There's two things that have come up that I want to just look at quickly in terms of people's first round experiences. So we talk about, and we are, Alex very, very correctly said that, there's maybe this is not the opportunity for taking the risks of a lot of new clients, but as this goes on, and we do expect that, it's not going to be an overnight result in terms of moving on from this, we have to be able to be dynamic and flexible. Building a network, getting to know new people, we all have responsibility to go out there and make sure we know what's happening. What are you guys doing in your businesses at the moment to go out and broaden your base so that there is still some sort of sense of dare I say, a future pipeline of people you can work with and people you want to work with going forward? Jan, let's start with yourself. I know we've met through the networking scene previously.
Yeah, and to be honest, with less proper network face-to-face being organized, it's more difficult for us to meet new people. So what we've seen in our pipeline of new deals since March is there's an increased percentage of new deals coming through introducers. So we're leveraging people who have contacts and pay them a fee to bring us deals. We clearly saw a path in that, which makes sense because we were less, in this environment, you're meeting less new people. So that's how we managed to really leverage our contacts and get more deals. What's been interesting for us, actually, what we've been quite, in a way, benefiting from this is we've seen, even it's probably not more deals than before, probably slightly less deals in the market, less people looking for funding than before. There's less competitions. We've seen a lot of funders who lost their liquidity during the lockdown, and we've seen a lot of deals that were going ahead with other funders coming to us because they didn't have capital to lend. So that's how we benefited from on the crisis from new deals. And we've seen a lot of that, people searching more for new funders during the COVID than before.
So maybe looking at new ways of doing things compared to what it did previously.
So purely online, purely people looking for, on Google for new lenders and find us on, on comparative website or stuff like that.
Yeah, and that's that interesting blend between what Alex and the guys have mentioned as well in terms of don't go too far away from your existing trusted network, but then also recognizing that sometimes that's not going to hit the hit the mark, and you actually need to go and find a new way of doing things. Paul, from your business side, obviously you're a long-established brand. People will come to you with a need to get their coverage as well. What are you doing in terms of building new relationships? What are you doing to sort of stay out there? You can't have everyone to the boardroom, I'm sure, unfortunately.
No, I think obviously the selection process, you are more aware of what's around you. For us, it's all about adding value to get away from price sensitivity. It's a standard marketing thing. And I think, as I say, we've been through 3 recessions. It is actually a very good time to build your business, because if you can get the trust of your clients because of how you do things, what you do, they will stay with you, they will recommend you to others, and that is always the best way to build your business. But of course, you have to be very sensitive to the way people react. You can't always use the same engineer or surveyor with different clients because they don't hit it off. It's understanding the psychology of it more than anything, but also making sure that the people that you use and have available will perform to meet your and your clients' expectations.
Mm-hmm. And Alex, what's your perspective?
Yeah, I think this is a really interesting point, actually, and events like this, Alex, are one very good way of creating new networks. For us as on the agency side of things, it's a lot about profile. It is a lot about profile. What opinions do you have? What can you share? How can you help on a more holistic basis? What sound bites can you offer people that would pull them towards you almost? So from an agency perspective, I've certainly sort of shifted my mentality from a sort of push marketing strategy to that more of a pull marketing strategy. Mm-hmm. And something that's been said twice already, word of mouth, it is the most valuable form of marketing. It is free. and it is the most powerful. It sticks in people's minds. A personal recommendation from somebody you already trust is probably the single best way of getting an introduction that you believe to be reliable.